in itself, the pointings, all these teachings over the years have expressed in so varied ways, trying to meet each one from their standpoint, and so many things, so many stories, so many directions and so on. But over the years, I've come back more and more to the kernel of it, to the simplicity. What do you really need to do? If indeed the urge is there for that freedom, that silence, that oneness, what you really need to do. Before you pick up any instruction, sit with yourself. So you're sitting. Thoughts come. Okay? They're coming. There's no need for you to engage with anything. We engage only because of habit. A well-practiced and rehearsed habit. But I say, okay, don't fight with that, but keep holding on to your natural sense of being. It's not a belief. It's not a belief. It's not even a teaching. It's like your father or your mother come to you, you're troubled, and they put their arm around you and say, forget about that. I'm here with you. Just be with your being. Don't fight the mind, because it is stimulated by fighting. It grows with resistance, because when you fight, it's like you believe in it. But I ask you to observe, and observe with detachment. Don't engage, and your beingness will never leave you. Even when you go into the place of identity, you come into a state of delusion, but your beingness is still here, because nothing can change it. I'm training you, supporting your exercise to stay put. Stay put. Stay put. Not just persist. And gradually you find that the things start to come, and it's as though you're somehow, it's like they're coming against a screen and they can't come in at a certain point. And that frail, anxious state of being feels like that floats away and becomes part of the noise and is replaced somehow by a very sound, stable sense of presence. And it's automatically, spontaneously, it's joy. Feel peace. You know it. You know it. Even you may feel, where does peace come from? It is yourself. It's your perfume. Just be. Sit quietly. Initially noise, but gradually you honor this place, and the noise slow down and flows away. Where it goes, it's not your concern. Where it comes from, it's not your concern. You're in your being. And even if some shakiness come, it's still on the screen. It's not your being shaking. Get familiar with that steady, ever-present sense of being. The world cannot exist without this beingness. The beingness is the womb of the world. You now rest in this. Then it becomes your second nature or your first nature. When you can just observe with detachment, then you come to the place of beingness. Then at a certain point, start to observe the beingness itself. Don't be in a hurry for that. Do the first step. Because the habit will not just go away so quickly. It goes into the mind, towards the mind, and just keep holding into the place of being. From time to time, again, some noise will come in the mind, and you will address them from the place of beingness. Then gradually, the mind will not be your competitor anymore. Now and again, it's like, it's more distant. Now you begin to observe your beingness more. Sometimes they overlap. You're observing mind from person to presence. Person, presence. Person, presence. Person, presence. 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 Person, presence. Presence. Person, presence. Presence. presence, 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 presence. Awareness of presence, awareness of presence. What is this? What is this? Awareness of presence. What is this? What is this? Unspeakable. Mind. Presence. Presence. Mind. Presence. Merge. Mind. Presence. 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 One. Oneness. 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 Awareness of 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 oneness. Unspeakable. Some point you come to realize you are never not this. Only dreaming. Just like you go to bed, we have a dream, so much adventures and misadventures and struggling, and you wake up. What happened? Nothing really. I had this kind of dream, but it's nothing. But you can say that only when you wake up. Or as you're waking up. You are never there. You're always here. You can go to another planet. You're always here. You can never be there. If you say there, you go to there, your experience, you're here. Your beingness is here and here-ness. Just keep being with it, consciously and devotedly. Everything comes right. Nothing to become, nothing to change or fix. Let everything just be, let them go. Don't stand in the way of life. Let everything flow, or not. Your being simultaneously is flowing and is still. Flowing as existence, still as timeless being. Ageless. Imperishable. Wise. Limitless.